welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Andrea, and on this channel we do lots of fun, easy, budget-friendly DIYs. Today I am super excited to be sharing 3 pineapple-themed Dollar Tree and Cricut DIYs. There's also a fun giveaway in today's video, which you won't want to miss. But first, let's get into the video. This DIY is a pineapple wall hanging wreath using only supplies from Dollar Tree. I'll be using this coconut husk from Dollar Tree as the base of the pineapple and some of the onion grass, also from Dollar Tree. To make this coconut husk look more like a pineapple, I'm going to fold the edges into an oval shape, and to keep the shape in place, I'm using this twine and some hot glue. At first I tried just gluing down the sides of the husk, but it wasn't staying in place. Using the twine to connect the sides and forming the shape I want worked much better. Now that the 2 sides are folded in how I like them, I'm folding up one end to form the bottom of the pineapple. I'm gluing another piece of twine to the bottom and pulling it up to the other end of the pineapple. To make it even more secure, I'm adding another piece of twine vertically down the back of the pineapple. I'm adding a piece of twine diagonally across the pineapple to lift up the bottom corner of the pineapple because I thought that one corner wasn't quite rounded enough, and the twine really helped. I'm now arranging the onion grass at the back of the pineapple among all the twine. To keep it in place, I'm using more twine to tie it all together. If I left it like this, the onion grass would just stick up straight and not really look quite right. So I'm spreading some pieces of the grass apart and gluing them in place to the coconut. To dress up my pineapple, I'm taking 3 of these faux sunflowers and arranging them along the top. To keep them in place, I'm tying the stems to the onion grass and also gluing down the fronts of the sunflowers to the coconut husk. To hang up this pineapple, I'm going to make a loop with this twine and glue it onto the back. And here is the finished pineapple wreath wall hanging. Today's video is a collab hosted by Leanie from Crafty Leanie and Nadia from DIY with Nadia. There is a giveaway in this video for $300 US, and it is a scavenger hunt. Each of us will reveal a secret word sometime during our videos. Once you've watched every video in the playlist and collected all the secret words, email the list of words to DIYscavengerhunt@gmail.com. You have 2 weeks to watch all the videos and email in your response. And keep watching to find out what my secret word is. This DIY is a fun, super cute pineapple sign. To start with, I'm using this pineapple sign from Dollar Tree, and I'm sanding off all the glitter. I thought this was going to take forever, but it actually wasn't too bad, and I was able to get it all off. I'm probably going to be finding glitter on the floor for the rest of the year, but what else is new? And here's our pineapple, all smooth and glitter-free. Next, I'll be using these pretty pink and striped floral napkins from Dollar Tree. I'm going to be attaching one of each of these napkins to the pineapple using Mod Podge. But first, I'm going to paint the pineapple white. I decided to paint the back of the pineapple instead of the front because I figured it would be easier to cover the plain wood rather than the colored pineapple. Even though I didn't end up using the formerly glittery side of the pineapple, I'm still glad I sanded it all off because now I won't have glitter falling everywhere every time I touch this sign. I did 2 coats of the white paint, but I'm not too worried about making it perfect since I'll be covering it all up with the napkins. I'm now tracing the bottom of the pineapple onto the floral napkin, then cutting it out and peeling apart the 2 layers of the napkin. Once the paint was dry, I painted on a layer of Mod Podge onto the bottom of the pineapple. And my cat Winnie was very interested in the process and decided to see what was going on. She got a little too into it though and had to go. I'm now placing the napkin onto the pineapple and I'm trying to smooth it as much as I can, but this part is kind of tricky because I don't want to rip the napkin. Then I'm adding another layer of Mod Podge over top, and I'm also using my brush to smooth the napkin over the edges of the sign. And now I'm repeating the process with the striped napkin for the top of the pineapple. I cut out this napkin a little bigger than it had to be just because the top of the pineapple is a little more finicky with all the curves and corners, and I wanted to make sure I had enough. I'm gluing it down to the sign with the layer of Mod Podge underneath, then smoothing it down. I'm adding another layer of Mod Podge on top of the napkin. I'm now going around and cutting more of the edges of the napkin off all around the pineapple. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to go back with my brush and the Mod Podge again and smooth the edges over the sides of the sign. Next, I'm taking one of these adhesive glitter sheets from Dollar Tree. I'm going to use the pinky purple one for this project. I'm cutting out a rectangle from this sheet, which will go across the pineapple sign. And now I'm taking this white vinyl from Cricut, and I'm going to cut out some letters to stick onto the glitter paper. I'm going to show you how I created the lettering for my sign in Cricut Design Space. I'm typing the word hello in the font Strawberry Blossom, which is from dafont.com, and then the word summer in the Cricut Sans font. To get the sizing of the words just right, I'm going to insert a rectangle the same size as the rectangle I cut out of the glitter paper and place the words on top. Now that the words are placed how I want them, I'm going to delete the rectangle. I also attached the two words together by highlighting them and clicking on attach, and now I'm going to make it. Now that the letters are all cut out, it's time to weed them. I'm using Duck brand contact paper as my transfer tape, and I'm pressing it down using my scraper tool to get all the letters stuck to the tape, then peeling it off. If some of the letters are a little more stuck, like what's happening here, I just use my scraper tool to help me out. Here is the Hello Summer design, and now I'm placing it down on the glitter paper, pressing it down with my scraper tool, then peeling off the transfer tape. Now it's time to attach this to the pineapple sign. Since the glitter paper is adhesive, I just peeled off the backing and I'm sticking it right onto the pineapple. And here is the finished pineapple sign, perfect for summer. I can also tell you now, my secret word for the scavenger hunt giveaway is pineapple. Only those of you who are watching through the whole video will know that, so thank you so much for watching, and be sure to watch every video in the playlist to gather all the secret words needed to enter the giveaway. This DIY is super easy and fun for summer. We are creating this pineapple tumbler. I'm starting with this plain clear tumbler. I got this one at the grocery store, but you can find these anywhere. I will be creating this pineapple design with my Cricut. I found this free pineapple SVG online. I resized it to be the size I need to fit onto the tumbler. I'm ungrouping the pineapple so the top is separated from the bottom. Then I'm moving the bottom down just a little bit to separate it even more from the top section. Now I'm selecting both sections again and reattaching them. Once I clicked on Make It, I'm moving the pineapple down a bit on the digital mat, so the 5 centimeter line is between the two sections of the pineapple. This is not necessary, it's just going to make it a lot easier when lining up the two colors of vinyl on my Cricut mat. I'm using Oracle 651 permanent vinyl in the colors mint and gold for this project. I'm cutting out little sections of each color, then sticking them onto the mat. Looking at the virtual mat in Cricut Design Space really helps to line up where each color needs to go. That is why I moved the pineapple down a bit, so I could more easily line up where the two colors needed to meet in the middle. I'm smoothing them down with my scraper tool, and now it's time to cut. I'm now weeding out the pineapple design, and using the two colors at once worked out so well. I'm so happy with how this looks. You can see the top of the pineapple is gold, while the bottom is this really pretty mint color. This was actually my first time cutting two colors at once for a design, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. I'm now taking my transfer tape and transferring the pineapple design onto the tumbler cup. I'm lining up the pineapple as best I can onto the cup so it's nice and straight and centered. And then I'm smoothing it down with my fingers and pressing everything in place with the scraper tool, going over each of the little pineapple pieces to make sure everything is secured to the cup. And of course, the final step is peeling off that transfer tape. And there you have the finished pineapple cup, ready for all your summer drinks. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it to the end, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any more fun DIY videos. Let me know in the comments which of the 3 DIYs today was your favorite, and don't forget to click the link in my description box to check out all the videos in the playlist where you'll find all the secret words needed to enter today's giveaway. Make sure to keep those words to yourself, collect them all up, and send them in the email to enter to win the $300. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck!